English Chapter 5, The Story of Sindbad. Sindbad is a familiar or Sindbad is a famous name among the kids. Those who read storybooks, they may know who Sindbad is. This page will give you an introduction of Sindbad. Let us begin. I will read the paragraph. Chapter 5, The Story of Sindbad the Sailor. The story of Sindbad and his 7 fantastic voyages appears in the huge collection of stories, the Book of 1001 Nights or the Arabian Nights. The story tells us that Sindbad was a famous sailor who lived in Baghdad. He was honest, generous, and brave. He had many adventures on each of his voyages. He never lost heart and hope in dangerous situations. He overcame great dangers and returned home safely from each of his voyages. Here's the story of his first voyage. Explanation: Sindbad was a sailor. Meaning of sailor: a person who is a crew member of a ship or a boat. Meaning of fantastic: good or attractive. Meaning of voyage: trip. Sindbad's adventurous 7 voyages are told in the storybooks named the Book of 1001 Nights or the Arabian Nights. Now let us know who was Sindbad. Sindbad was a famous sailor who lived in Baghdad. Now where is this Baghdad? Baghdad is in Iraq. Iraq is situated to the south of Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. What was the nature of Sindbad? He was honest, very faithful. He was honest, generous. Generous means to give something. He was honest, generous, and brave. Meaning of brave, strong. So Sindbad was a famous sailor who lived in Baghdad. He was honest, generous, and brave. He used to go on several sea trips, several voyages. He used to go on several voyages and he has experienced many problems on every voyages, on every trips. But he never lost heart or he never lost the hope. Instead, he has overcome every dangerous situation and have always reached back home safely. So in this chapter, you will know about his first trip or first voyage. The first voyage: Sindbad set sail with a company of merchants on a big ship. From time to time, they stopped at various ports. There, they sold their merchandise and bought new things to trade. One day, when their ship was sailing smoothly across the sea, they spotted a small island at a distance. They had not seen land for many days and felt both surprised and happy to see the island. They sailed close to the island. The captain of the ship allowed them to go there for a picnic. Everyone was excited. On the land, they strolled around, sang and danced. Some people began to wash clothes, some lit fires to cook meals. Explanation is here. On the first voyage, one day, Sindbad, along with his crew members, that means his company of merchants. Meaning of merchants: a person who buy and sell things. So one day, Sindbad, along with his company of merchants, set a sail on a big ship. They went for a trip. They went for a voyage. So when they were sailing, they were stopping at each and every port. Meaning of port: a town or city where ships load and unload their goods. So Sindbad, along with his company of merchants, set a sail on a big ship. Every time they used to stop at each and every port and they used to sell their merchandise. Merchandise means goods, and bought new things to trade. They used to buy and sell goods. One day, their ship was sailing very coolly, very smoothly on the sea. Suddenly, they saw a small island. Island means a place made up of rock. So they were very happy to see that island. Why? Because it's been many days they have not seen the land. So they were surprised as well as happy to see that small island. So they told their captain, Captain, can we go to that island to take some rest? We have not seen land for many days. The captain agreed immediately. The ship was coming to the bank of the island. Everybody got down the ship. Some of the merchants were strolling. Meaning of stroll, to walk around without hurrying. Some people were singing. Some people were dancing. Some people were washing their clothes, and the rest were cooking food on that island. So I hope this paragraph is clear. Soon a breeze sprang up. The fires began to blaze. Suddenly the land began to shake and move. With a shock, the picnic party realized that the island was not an island at all. They were on a back of a huge sea monster, and it had started moving. People began to scream. They left their pots and pans, their clothes, both washed and unwashed, and rushed back to the ship. The captain ordered his men to set sail immediately in order to move away from the monster. Explanation is here. Suddenly, the island began to move. Island never moves, yes or no? It is still at one place. But this island began to move. The people on the island, they understood that this is not a island, this is something else. So the people started screaming, they were shouting, they were running here and there. They were leaving their pots and pans as it is there, and they were running for their life. As soon as the captain realized that this is not an island, we have to save our life and our other men's life, he ordered his men to start the ship. Let us run for our life. So the captain ordered his men to set the sail immediately to run away from the monster. Now, who was the monster? The island was actually not an island, it was a sea monster. Now, what is meant by sea monster? Sea monster doesn't exist. There is nothing like sea monster. Sea monster are always heard, or we have seen sea monster only in story books. There is no such thing like sea monster. Sea monster is just an imaginative creature made in the storybook. So everybody were running towards the ship. The sea monster plunged deep into the sea. Many of the people managed to climb aboard the ship, but many sank into the sea with the so-called island. Sindbad alone did not drown in the sea, but he could not reach the ship. He saw it sailing far, far away. He was now at the mercy of the waves, being tossed here and there. He clung to a piece of wood and somehow managed to keep afloat. He spent the night alone at the sea. So, it was who? It was the sea monster. The sea monster started moving and it plunged. Meaning of plunge, to dive into the deep sea. So whoever merchants were still on that sea monster, they all got drawn. Many merchants climbed on the ship, so they were saved. Now only Sindbad was not able to climb on the ship. He saw that the ship was going far away, far away. He was not able to get on the ship. But he was not at all drowning, because he got a wooden plank, a wooden piece of wood. So he climbed on that piece of wood and he kept floating in the water throughout night. When the next day dawned, Sindbad was happy to see that he had floated near an island. It was a real island. It was a real big island. He could see hills and woods and trees at a distance. Though he was extremely tired, he swam to the shore with all the strength that he could muster. Exhausted and hungry, he lay on the sand for some time. Then again he made an effort and began to walk inland towards the shady fruit trees that he could see at a distance. Explanation. Next day when it was morning, Sindbad was very happy to see himself alive. He floated towards a real island. Yes, this time it was a real island. There were hills, woods means forest, and trees. Sindbad was very tired. Still he swam on the shore of the sea. Present tense of swam, swim. swam, meaning of shore, banks of the sea. He was tired and hungry. He lay on the land for some time. Then again he started walking towards the shady fruit trees that he saw from a distance. Luckily, this was the time when the king of that island sent his horses to the sea shore with grooms. The grooms saw Sindbad and gave him food and drink. Then they took him to the king. The king was impressed by the way Sindbad told him about what had happened. He asked Sindbad to stay with him and work as an officer of the king at the port. Sindbad stayed there for a few days, learning a lot from the king and the people on the island, and in turn telling them about the other cities and ports that he had visited. At the port, Sindbad often made enquiries about any ship coming from or going to Baghdad, but no such ship ever came to that port. Explanation is here. As he was approaching the fruit trees, at that time there were some grooms coming towards the sea. Who were the grooms? They were the people of the king. Who was the king? The king was the king. He was the emperor, or he was looking after that island. So his men were coming with the horses towards the island. So those grooms, what is meant by groom? Groom means a person who look after horse. So the grooms saw Sindbad. Tired and exhausted Sindbad, he was not able to walk. So the groom, what they did? They gave him food and water and they took him to the king. Sindbad bowed in front of the king and told what had happened to him, his ship and the crew members. The king was happy because Sindbad did not lie to the king. He told whatever was true. In return, the king asked Sindbad whether he can work as an officer for the king at the port. Sindbad said okay, and for few days Sindbad was working for the king. Sindbad used to learn many things from the king and from the people of the island. He even showed many ports which he has visited in the earlier days. In between, Sindbad was asking the port people whether they have seen any ships which was coming from Baghdad or any ship which is going to Baghdad. And the people in return replied there was no such ship who was coming and going. Then one day a ship arrived at the island with a lot of merchandise. Sindbad was at the quay when the cargo from that ship was being unloaded. He was surprised to see that his own name was marked on some of the boxes. Then he went to see the captain of the ship. At first the captain could not believe that it was the same Sindbad that had seen drowning in the sea. But when Sindbad spoke to him face to face, he recognized him. He was overjoyed to see Sindbad alive. He gave him back all his merchandise. Explanation is here. One day, suddenly a ship came to that port. When the ship came to that port, many things were unloading on that port. Sindbad was surprised to see some boxes had his own name on it. Sindbad was happy. He told that it was his box. But the captain of the ship refused. He said, no. We saw with our own eyes Sindbad was drowning into the sea. So you are telling lies. Sindbad explained him very well. He talked to the captain face to face. At last, the captain was convinced and he was very happy to see Sindbad alive. So he gave Sindbad all the goods, all the boxes which was marked as Sindbad. From the goods that he thus got back, Sindbad presented the most valuable items to the king of the island, saying, "Please accept this, your majesty." Majesty means dear king. "You have been very kind and very generous to me." The king was pleased. He too gave Sindbad many valuable gifts. And when Sindbad left the island with the merchant ship. Explanation: after getting his boxes, Sindbad gave the most valuable gifts to the king and said, "Dear king, please accept my gifts. You were very kind and generous to me." Meaning of generous: to give more and more things. Meaning of kind: to be good. In return, the king also gave Sindbad many gifts. Sindbad left the island later on with his merchant ships. If you want to know what happened to Sindbad afterwards, you have to read the rest of the story of his fantastic voyages. You can get these stories in your school library. Now let us see the notes. Standard 4th, subject English, chapter 5, the story of Sindbad the sailor. New words. First one, fantastic. Second one, voyage. Third one, merchandise. Fourth one, trade. Fifth one, strolled. Sixth one, sprang. Seventh one, blaze. Eighth one, sea monster. Ninth one, plunge. 10th one, toss. 11th one, afloat. 12th one, inland. 13th, groom. 14th one, impressed. 15th one, quay. 16th one, cargo. Meanings. First one, merchandise, goods or things for sale. Second one, trade, give in return of something or sale or sell. Third one, strolled, walk here and there without hurrying. Fourth one, sprang, develop or began to blow suddenly. Fifth one, blaze, burn strongly. Sixth one, afloat, that means floating. Seventh one, all the strength that he could muster, all the strength that he could use at that time. Eighth one, inland, towards an area of land away from seashore. Ninth one, grooms, person who take care of horses. 10th one, quay, a platform in a port of harbour where boats come to load and unload their luggage. 11th one, cargo, load of goods or things carried in a ship or an aeroplane. Question number 1, answer the following. First one, with whom did Sindbad set sail? Answer, Sindbad set sail with a company of sailors. Second one, the textual answer is Sindbad set sail with a company of merchants. Merchants are sailors as well. Okay. So answer is not wrong. Textual word is merchant. Second one, what did the people do on the island? The people strolled around, sang and danced on the island. Some began to wash clothes while some lit fires to cook meals. Third one, what happened to the land suddenly? Answer, the land suddenly began to shake and move. Third one, the island was not a real island. Then what was it? Answer, the land was actually the back of a huge sea monster. Fourth one, what order did the captain give his men? Answer, the captain ordered his men to set sail immediately. Fifth one, why was Sindbad surprised? Sindbad was surprised because he saw his own name marked on some of the boxes on the ship that had arrived at the island. Sixth one, why was the captain overjoyed? Answer, the captain was overjoyed because he saw Sindbad alive. Seventh one, what Sindbad gave the king? Answer, Sindbad gave the king the most valuable items from the goods that he had got back. Eighth one, what the king gave Sindbad? Answer, the king gave Sindbad many valuable gifts. Ninth one, what the captain gave Sindbad? The captain gave Sindbad back all his merchandise. Textual objective questions. Question number 2, make sentence using the following phrase. First one, on the island, there were many animals on the island. Second one, at a distance, he could see the monster at a distance. Third one, for many days, the traveler did not eat anything for many days. Fourth one, for a picnic. All the children of standard 3rd went for a picnic. Question number 3, say true or false. Say whether true or false. First one, Sindbad again reached a false island. False. Second one, Sindbad was very tired and hungry. True. Third one, the king put Sindbad in prison. False. Fourth one, the grooms gave Sindbad something to eat and drink. True.